Hello everyone. 46th session of Computer Application in Business of 5th semester BBA affiliated to Bangalore North University. In this session, we are going to discuss one of the type of database system, that is object-oriented database model. Let's recap the content of the previous class where we discussed about relational database model, the meaning of the database model, the important terminologies. We discussed the model itself, the components of the model, and advantages and disadvantages of relational database model. The learning objective of this session is to enable student to understand the object-oriented database model. After the completion of this session, the students will be able to explain the object-oriented database model. The content of this session are Introduction to Object-Oriented Database Model, Features of the model, let's analyze a model, Advantages of Object-Oriented Database Model, Disadvantages of Object-Oriented Database Model, and to conclude with the content of Object-Oriented Database Model. Now let's understand this object-oriented database model. The object-oriented database model defines a database in terms of objects, their properties, and their operations. Objects with the same structure and behavior belonging to a class and classes are organized into a hierarchical or a cyclic graphs. The programming language which is used for this model exists only during the execution of this model. Now this model is based on real world situations. The situations are represented as objects with different attributes. All the objects have multiple relationships between them. When we talk about different elements, we can say there's an object. Objects are nothing but real world entities and situations which are represented in the form of object. And characteristics of these objects are represented using attributes. And similar attributes are grouped together and called as a class. And to construct this model, might use shape, circle, rectangle, and triangle. And there is something called as inheritance. It is nothing but ability of an object within the class hierarchy to inherit the attributes. Now, let us understand some of the features of this object-oriented database model. It has methods, means to say the object-oriented database model follow predetermined procedures, and it has a mechanism of reusability, which is nothing but inheritance. And this model offers flexibility to handle the needs of more complex operations and most popularly used in e-commerce, engineering product, data management, and special purpose database for securities and medicine. Now let's have a look at the model. So you can see the different objects which are used. They are all real world entities. We have used a shape to represent each of the object which are interconnected, having interrelationship. So this is how a model is built. Now let's understand the advantages of this model. This model has the capability to handle large number of different data types like text, numbers, pictures, video and voice. So this model can store different type of data including video and voice, resulting in handling large number of different types of data. And this model provides integrated application development, which results in improving productivity. The inheritance characteristics of this model allows one to develop solutions to complex problems incrementally by defining new objects and improves productivity. In fact, it also improves the data access performance by supporting both navigational and associative access to information. Let us have a glance through the disadvantages of this model. This model in the real world situation is not static. So therefore, it becomes difficult to maintain a non-static data. So it changes as organizational information needs changes and as missing information is defined. And moreover, it is not suitable for all applications. If it is used in the situations where it is not required, then it will result in performance degradation and high processing requirements. So therefore, we can say that this is not suitable for a non-static data. And in the real world, data keeps on changing. So this objective-oriented database model, which is a hybrid of both objects and relational database, which provides the data reusability. Now, based on this, let us try to answer the questions. First question is, object-oriented database model defines the data in terms of, options are subject, object, program, none of these. As the name itself says that, yes, it stores the data in terms of object. The next question is, objects in object-oriented programming language exist before the program execution, during the program execution, none of the above, and after the program execution. Yes, let's recall, we discussed this. It exists only during the program execution. So answer is C. The next question is, object-oriented database model is more popular in. Now let us see the industries where it is more popularly used. E-commerce, engineering product development, securities and medicine, all of the above. Yes, the answer is all of the above. Now let's move on to the question. Object-oriented database model handles data like text, number, voice and video, all of the above. Yes, we know that it is capable of handling different types of data. So answer is all of the above. Now let's move on to the last question. The demerit of an object-oriented database model is suitable for all applications, not suitable for all applications, data access, and none of the above. The answer is none of the above. These are some of the books referred for making the session and the PPT. Thank you.